What's up, people? It's Dewan Hoddles. Excuse me. Dewan Hoddles. Let's start off the right way. It is Thursday, I believe it is. Should be June 22nd. And I'm leaving the gym. I actually didn't even go in the gym today. I just pulled up. I had to take care of some business, mail some packages, and wanted to do some sets. And I probably should do some, but I don't know. Today, I'm going to say what's going to be better for my body is to relax. So I'm just head back to the house and relax. And yeah. So the cryptocurrency market, you know what time it is, guys. If you're in cryptocurrency, I'm not going to be one of these creators. I'm not a creator. I'm just a guy. I just be talking. But I personally don't think that these creators who talk about cryptocurrencies are giving out the right information to the audience a lot of times, and I think the audience doesn't care to boot, likely because everybody likes that message of emotion, and almost how a lot of folks love church. They love somebody who can just give them what we call confirmation bias. That's what it is, confirmation bias. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not totally immune myself to confirmation bias. However, I tried to, when I first got into cryptocurrency, it was just 100% speculative, and just trying to come up, man. Just trying to come up. Got a little pimple right there, and trying to get the money right. Investment opportunities. That's what I was, and I was looking to get into tech to invest in tech, and then this is just one option. And but as I went along and I went through my first bear market, that's when the education came, and I started, looking closer into these different coins to find out, which one, because you'll see during bull markets that these different coins can go up, and you'll find yourself sitting in a coin, and there'll be another coin that goes up while the coin you're in just doesn't do anything, and then when you leave to go into another coin, then the coin you left goes up. So it's kind of like a whack-a-mole situation, and it's very stressful. I wouldn't want any beginner in this market to go through that. Straight up, like, I wouldn't want nobody to go through that if they don't have to. And a lot of people don't have to if they listen to the right people. And a lot of times everybody's just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over because they're chasing the lottery ticket. They want to just be in something that's going up. It's cold in here. And rather than actually being investors, and that's what I learned how to be over time. I learned how to be an investor. And that's not just with cryptocurrency, that's just with anything. I wanted to learn what made people wealthy. And it's not timing the market, but it's time in the market. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that's been repeatedly said before, and you probably heard it in investing spaces. But timing the market is trying to get into different coins, and hopefully you'll catch one of them. But then that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not effective, because you're spreading yourself thin. You're spreading your capital thin when capital can be concentrated into the few winners, which that comes with investing, knowing how to pick winners. You put most of your capital in a few winners so you can get the most out of it, and on top of that, you're holding the winners, right? You don't have to worry about moving, checking your account, your exchange account every 5 minutes, your wallet every 5 minutes to do a withdrawal or something like that, So that's something you can avoid, and it feels good, and you feel like, that meme with those folks who are on top of the balcony looking down on everybody else as though they are better. You're better than the rest of the market, because you beat the market. You beat the market. You won the game. That's what it is. When you are on your high horse, you're on that top penthouse, and I mean that literally and figuratively, you have beat the game. of finance, because investing is exactly what that is. When you're an investor and you're able to recognize and pick winners, what more can you do? While everybody else is scrambling for the lottery, and when they scramble trying to trade, trying to go to different little, spreading themselves thin, going to these to these speculative vehicles more so. And also up to you to recognize which are the speculative vehicles and which are the winners. But when people don't want to put that work in to train their eye, to train their knowledge of the market in its entirety, not just the cryptocurrency market, but the market that contextually the cryptocurrency market is driven by as well, which is the financial market, the banking system, all types of things that are inherently that the cryptocurrency market is inherently a part of, right? But that's up to you to do your research to know what was the mission of cryptocurrency in general. And if whatever crypto that you choose, if it finds itself separating from that, or not really answering those questions of the original purpose of Bitcoin, really, then everything else is just going to be a speculative vehicle and looking for use case. Or they may say they have a use case, and but they're looking for a market for it. That's crazy, right? So sometimes they could just make up a use case and for an imaginary market. You know what I mean? And then people get caught up into the idea, and they lie to themselves, and again, that's confirmation bias, because really they're probably looking at the fact that it's like 10 cents, 2 cents, some crazy stuff, or that it's just affordable for them on a unit basis, rather than getting a piece of something that's valuable, that has really a practical, real world use case that is working now, right? A working product like now. That's really the key, right? You don't want something that makes promises and you got to speculate. So this is where we're at. So, a lot of times in this market, you got people who just gonna, they're just gambling. They don't care. They really touch the surface. They just touch the surface, and that's it. They don't want to really look into laws and what's actually happening when it comes to U.S. regulation. They don't want to look at how the U.S. Strongly influences altcoins. And because I think that will shine a light on that there's a clear difference between Bitcoin and altcoins, which most people downplay Bitcoin because they want to have some type of confirmation bias for the reason that they're holding a bag full of shit coins that don't have real world use case, or they do, quote unquote, for an imaginary market. Nobody wants to deal with that reality. But that's not my problem. That's on them, because that's their capital, that's their future, that's their children, unborn children, great grandchildren, who will probably suffer from those individuals, Dunning-Kruger. I know I just went off just now, but it's a serious thing. It's not the time to play. If you really think that these big institutions such as BlackRock, Citadel, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and to name others, who are actually submitting applications for a Bitcoin ETF, and they will get it. And they didn't do an Ethereum ETF, they didn't do XRP ETF, they didn't do all these other ETFs. Why? Obviously, right? Probably because of what their close buddy or their attack dog, who they are probably paying very well, the SEC, has been saying all along, is that everything else is a security and not a commodity. So when you have all this knowledge and this information up front, and you're still wanting to speculate that somehow capital is going to directly flow into altcoins, oh man, the delusion is so strong. But at the end of the day, you do need people on the other side of trades. You do need, there's always two sides of a trade, and that's a winner and a loser. And you need people to short the winner for their loser, so you can short the loser for the winner. And this is all what picking the winner is about, right? There's going to be more losers than winners in all markets. I've come to accept, and I've learned that even from DeFi. Speaking of, even the US SEC is likely to target DeFi and those stable coins. I said it. I said if the stable coins get targeted, that could probably be in game for a lot of these smart contract type of coins, because a lot of their use case come from DeFi. You know, the NFT market, that's gonna get, I mean, come on. If you think that a lot of these altcoins are considered unregistered security, you know NFTs are just done, right? You know they're gonna be regulated like crazy, which they should. I mean, it was a lot of laundering going on with that. I think I might just take a ride up to Whole Foods, check out what they got. I wish the farmers market was open today. Need me some good old raw. I feel like drinking some raw milk, but I don't know how I feel about it. But it'd be so good, y'all. We got a little maple syrup in there, but I'm really not a I don't even drink. I don't even eat. I have very little sugar that I take in or that I eat. That was a close one. It's all right though. Yeah. So guys, this is wow. All right, I'm well over 10 minutes. I'm out of here. Till next time.